Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with Jim McDonnell, trainer of course of James DeGale, former world title challenger, great fighter in his own right. Jim, how long have you guys been waiting for this fight to finally be confirmed with DeGale and Chris Eubank Jr?
It's always been a fight that's been bordering on the fringes because of both boys at the same division, both boxed in the same thing. But it's a great fight for British boxing, so I'm glad it's actually happening.
What do you make of Chris Eubank Jr in the ring? We know what he's like outside the ring, but kind of strengths and weaknesses in the ring.
Yeah, his main asset is he's very, very determined. That's his main asset. Very determined. Brings a good work ethic, good work rate, good mentality. As a fighter, technically, he's okay. He's okay. There's not one particular thing that you'd pick out and go, that's it. He's just pretty basic in most things he does, but very, very, very determined.
Do you think he might look at fights like James against Truax, for example, when he's been injured over the last couple of years, and think he has a problem with work rate, getting backed up to the ropes and that kind of thing? Do you think he'll discount the injuries and take confidence from those performances?
I actually believe that's the only reason the fight's happening. So that's exactly what's happened. I think they've overlooked James. They thought he's past it, and now's the time to get him, and they've made a big mistake.
How significant were the injuries? Because you see him in the gym all the time. You've seen him since he's had the surgery on his shoulder and the problems with the Achilles as well. So how significant were those injuries in the performances he's had recently?
Well, you know what? All I'm going to say is I'm really looking forward to what's going to take place. And I've been out to America with James, watching him smile with some very high quality people. And it's like watching James DeGale. And I think you'll be in for a treat come fight night. Different class.
The best he's looked for, how long would you say?
Throughout his career. It just looks like James DeGale. It's not till you watch him there. I'm not going to say it, just watch on the night, you'll be impressed.
Can you tell us any of the people he sparred at in the US, or what type of sparring sessions they were?
They're good boys. They're rated, but we'll keep that under the they ask it too. But top boys. So yeah, and he's ticked all the boxes. He honestly looks how we want him to look. So he's focused. He's in shape. And I've always said this. James is a buzz fighter. Truax fighting, they weren't buzzing for them fights. It was a night's work. For this fight, he's buzzing.
One thing I wanted to ask you, a lot of fighters, when they've had setbacks, either poor performances or defeats, have tended to have a knee-jerk reaction, change the trainer, blame the team around them. James has never done that. He stayed loyal to you throughout his career. How much does that mean to you, and what does that say about how close you guys are?
One word, it means everything. And then I wish, look around at a lot of fighters over the years, and I've seen loads of fighters who've made a big mistake. And James is quality, class, loyal, one of your own like family, and it means a lot, a hell of a lot.
And just before we let you go, what's the prediction for February 23rd? How do you think he's going to get the job done?
I just think that British boxing is going to look and go, wow, I think James is going to box and he'll look like James DeGale again. And I just think when he's that, he is what he is. Olympic champion, British champion, European champion, world champion. Say no more. That's what you're going to see.
Brilliant. Well, we thank you for your time, and obviously best of luck on the 23rd of February.